Hello and welcome to the Overly Animated Podcast, where we take animation seriously. We provide fan-oriented and analytic discussion on a variety of animated shows, movies, and anime, currently featuring Steven Universe, Star vs. the Forces of Evil, and Samurai Jack, among others. I'm Justin Cummings, and today I'm joined by Michelle Anderer.
Yo.
Today, Michelle and I will be talking about episode 8, the chapter 99, I think, of Samurai Jack.
XCIX. I don't know what that means, but
I think it was just XCI. No, I think this one was just XC.
No, it's not. No,
yes,
it's not what the wiki's telling me, man. Somebody wrote it wrong then.
Yeah, because the next one's just
tell us if we're right or not.
No, this one should just be IC.
Well, it's not what okay.
Is it XIXC?
It's, on the wiki, it's XCIX. In little quotation marks.
What? That's not Roman
I don't know.
numerals anymore.
We're getting off track. That's not the important thing about this episode.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
You do?
Yeah, so it's XC, so 90, and then IX, so 99. Okay, I get it. We're good.
Oh, alright. They knew what they were doing.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing.
Person who edited this wiki.
No, people who created the name of the episodes and put it on the episode title.
Yeah, I'm sure they knew what they were doing too.
Yeah. Before we get into this episode, Samurai Jack only went like 52 episodes to begin with. We jumped from chapter 52 to chapter 92.
Yeah,
so there's a break.
Wait, what? So it was only like a little over 10 episodes a season? Because there were only 4 seasons, right?
Yeah, there were like 13 episodes.
There were like 50 episodes. Oh, those are short, yo! Oh, that makes sense, though. Because the original show still looks like pretty awesome. Like,
it does.
Their animation budget looks pretty legit for a Cartoon Network show.
So, I don't know what's up with that gap. I don't know if it was in the comics.
Yeah,
I don't know what's with the gap. Y'all feel free to let us know. Maybe it's that 50-year gap. I have no clue what's up with that. Maybe they'll go back and fill it in sometime. But just letting you know, Michelle, there's a gap.
There's a gap there. Gap noted.
So, yeah, we're here to discuss that episode, but you can find this podcast and all our podcasts at overlyanimated.com, or by searching Overly Animated on iTunes or your favorite podcatcher, including Stitcher.
Oh my god.
This was quite the episode, Michelle. They did it. Those bastards finally did it.
Don't say that, though.
This is... It's the ship. Okay,
It's not like we didn't see this it might be coming. I mean, I've been worried about this for a while, so it wasn't completely out of nowhere. I'll give it that.
I don't hate this episode, and I'll explain why, so let me get your thoughts first.
I mean, I don't hate the episode either when looked at as like a whole, but like, oh man, Justin, we have 10 episodes of this show. 10 is not a lot of time to cover a lot of things that, people might want to see about this universe. And to spend most of it, getting these guys comfortable with each other and throwing them in a situation to, get them to a place. I don't know. In one episode, it just felt like, it wasn't even if I shipped it, I feel like that would feel a little fast. And again, yeah, it's only 10 episodes, but like, I don't know, maybe one more episode building it up would have made a difference. That's what I think.
Alright, so my thought on this episode is I liked it. I thought the scenes of the romance were really well done, really cute, really well animated. I love the going back and forth of like, oh, I like them. Oh, I gotta fight. Oh, but they're so great. Oh, I gotta fight. I thought it was really cool. And if it was anyone but Jack and Ashi, I think I would have liked it more.
Yeah! Yeah, exactly!
Here is my thing about this episode. Here's my thing about this episode. They are not dating. This is not like the Kurosami finale of like, oh, they're gonna be together forever. It was one random makeout. Like, if any show can have 2 characters just make out and that's the end of it, it's this one. Because I trust Gendy to portray that kind of complex thing. Like, making out with
Like-
someone does not mean you're gonna get married. And if anyone can
Yeah.
actually show that kind of complex new narrative that we don't get in Cartoon Network shows, it's Gendy. And I think...
and like, yeah.
Yeah, what were you gonna say?
And honestly, like you're saying, like with like, cause you use like Aang and Katara as an example, and I feel like the difference between Aang and Katara is like, they were like good friends, and it took like a while. So like, by the time it became a thing, you're like, okay, this has been moving in a pretty clear direction for like a while, like, alright, good for them. You can see why they'd be life partners. But this felt way more of just like, oh, I think he's kind of hot though. Oh, I think she's hot. Oh, but that makes me nervous. Oh, I'll keep fighting. Oh, but I don't know. I'm very like physically attracted to this person. So yeah, it didn't feel like, oh my god, I'm like so like in love. It just felt like I'm very attracted to you. I'm not gonna lie.
Well,
like,
that's the
I wanna
thing.
shoot your face.
Jack's been living by a samurai code of honor for 50 years. Ashi never even knew what, like,
Met a guy.
love
Yeah,
was.
ever.
So,
Yeah.
of course, they're gonna have very, like, young people reactions of, like,
Yeah,
I
that's
like you,
understandable.
and I don't know why. Like, that makes sense. And so...
I just don't see, like, Jack, like, deciding not to go back to the past to be with Ashi forever. Like, that.
Oh, I don't.
That's what makes me uncomfortable about thinking about this as a show.
Oh, I don't think he's going to. Making
really
out with
hope-
Ashi is one thing. Not going back to the past is a different thing.
Yeah, and again, like, okay, so Justin, do you feel comfortable with the age difference? Cause, like, I'm not gonna get past that. I'm not. 70 years is a long time. I don't care if he's physically aged.
For one makeout or for dating? Because honestly,
For dating, not for a makeout,
like,
but for dating.
For dating, it might become an issue. I don't think they're gonna date. I don't think it's gonna happen. I stay by this middle ground.
And I mean, like, I doubt that Jack's probably, I don't know, how much into this can we go? What's our rating again?
We have an explicit podcast rating, so, I mean, just
okay.
don't use, like, very profane slang. Like, that's all I'm gonna say.
Because, like, I imagine, yeah, right, so he has like a samurai ode to just not, like, bang anyone, right?
I don't know if he's taken a vow of celibacy, would be the word you're looking for. Ode to not bang someone is called celibacy. That is the word you're looking for, Michelle.
So what I mean is, like, he's probably not, like, a lot more sexually experienced than she is, which is, like, one thing that, you know, if they're gonna, like, hook up, like...
It's the one thing saving this right now for me.
But again, like, if they're in a relationship... The power imbalance that happens with people of very different ages is a real thing, and it's kind of not cool. Like, it's not cool if there's, like, a 20-year age gap, let alone, like, a 70-year age gap. So, like, yeah, if this becomes a prolonged thing, and they build a life together, I think that's a little not cool. But I think, you know, from their perspectives where they are right now, like, being into each other, like, it makes sense, yeah, like... He hasn't had a lot of opportunities. She definitely has a lot of opportunities. They're nice people to each other. Like, yeah, like, there are reasons that this can feel fine. It just depends on what the show wants to do from this point. Now that it's officially, like, they're going somewhere. It's just like, where else are they gonna go?
I'm cautiously optimistic, because, like, here's the thing. They just fought off one of, like, space's scariest prisoners. They almost died. Yeah. They've been fighting together for God knows how long at this point. They're exhausted. Their adrenaline is pumping. Life is crazy. They have not known human contact in a long time, either of them. Ashi ever.
Yeah, Ashi ever.
So they made out like it happens.
The moment it happens.
And if it stays like that, cool. Even if they address it, it's cool. If it's like, I love you forever now, not cool. But for now, I'm not pissed. And
yeah.
Before we get into the rest of the episode, I do have a theory. Well, it's not even my theory. Props to my girlfriend Victoria. Right. Her theory is that the kiss was all in Jack's mind. And the reason for this, they cut to black. They're like breathing hot and heavy. They cut to black. They come back and they're making out.
I mean, I think they cut to black because there's only so far they could go, and you're supposed to use your imagination.
Well, no, I mean, they could have shown them, like, turning around and getting in close. Like, they could have shown that. They could have shown the embrace, but they didn't. Even Nickelodeon, like, Avatar showed the embrace. Like, you know what I mean? Like, showing the embrace of a kiss is not, like, Disney movies can get away with that. So they wouldn't have cut away for that reason. But I doubt it, but it is plausible. It is a very jarring scene.
I could see how one would get there, but I also think maybe it goes back to the fact of, like, yeah, like, they're into each other because, like, who kind of wouldn't be in that situation? But I don't think it was supposed to be a big romantic gesture at all. It was kind of instantaneous for both of them, even though it was built up the whole episode.
There was still an embrace. I mean, they still had to turn around.
Yeah. But to, like, get all in it and, like, wrap each other in their arms and to, like, hold on that.
No, it could have been just a quick embrace, but just...
Yeah, but they didn't, and I feel like there's probably a reason for that. Maybe. We'll see.
Jack's mind.
We'll see what happens. If that's what happens, all the people that were mad are gonna be, like, so confused. And then the people that were happy will be like, oh, what? So, like, I kind of hope that's not what happens, because it'll just cause everyone more distress next week.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rocky last 2 episodes, Michelle.
It's gonna be, yeah, I mean, man, like, that's the other thing that I think people are a little worried about.
2
Seems
episodes.
Like people are worried about the ship because, 1, the age difference is, like, hella, you know, big, and 2, because, like, I think people are, like, really afraid that now it's, like, canon that, like, you know, this is a person that Jack cares so much about. It'd be so easy to kill her off in the next 2 episodes to, like, piss him off because Aku could do that, and then you just waste this perfectly awesome character just, like, for Jack to have another, like, breakdown, which I think would be really awful and lazy and bad writing. And so I really hope... I think that's what people are also afraid of. And the episode... Yeah, and the episode 9 description kind of, like, says that.
Yeah.
Demon makes a shocking discovery about Ashi that puts her in grave danger. If she ends up dying, like, wouldn't that be that feels like it'd be a smack in the face to so many fans who liked her this whole season.
It would be a smack in the face.
Yeah, so, like, I think that's the other thing. Like, if he cares about her this much, there's this extra fear that she's gonna be used as a plot point to, like, you know, try to break Jack in a new way he's not used to be broken in before. And I really hope they don't do that, because it's been done so often. Yeah, please don't do that.
Yeah, so, before we... Do you want to just go through the emails and then whatever's left get into? Alright.
Yeah, let's go through that.
First email from frequent commenter Steve. Hey, Justin and Michelle, wow, can't believe it. We only have 2 more episodes left. I am so sad.
Yeah. I know.
I can't believe it is the shipping episode. I know you guys must be bummed. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Well, I am neutral on the Jack Ashi ship, but I know how you feel when it comes to other shows, so be strong. Well, they pushed the TV-14 with the nudity, but the episode was funny. Before I finish reading, fun fact, this episode was PGV.
Yo, when the bugs were, like, chopping off her dress, I was like, what the shit is this?
This episode was actually only PG.
I can't believe that.
Didn't even have the 14 rating.
My god.
Okay, you gotta keep in mind,
wow.
TV Y7 could show Dexter's bare butt in Dexter's laboratory. Like, ratings on nudity are really weird, Michelle.
Yeah, that is really weird, but... Wow.
I mean, I wasn't
you remember
complaining.
How, like, when she's nude, like, they have, like, his sword, like, very carefully placed?
Yes!
I thought that was, like, hilarious. And how, like, his voice gets so high.
What I love is that
she, like, doesn't care about being nude at all. She's like, why are you so weird right now?
You're naked. Yeah, so? And he's treating her like a child.
Fighting. Yeah, no, that was actually pretty great. His
men and women's bodies are different, and private areas should be protected.
Like, I don't know what that means at all. I'm gonna keep fighting, man.
She's like, yes, I'm naked. I've been naked for, like, 18 years. What's your point?
She has, like, no stigma against being naked, which is so great.
Well, she shouldn't. Like, she was never taught that.
Yeah, never, which is, like, so funny. Yeah, I actually really appreciated that scene.
Jack spacing out on the nudity was hilarious. The whole cramped together scene as someone that rides the New York City subway, I can relate. Flickering blue lights, the show is just trying to give me seizures. Despite all this, it was an alright episode. I'm hoping we get back to the plot next week. We only have 2 left.
That's
Steve.
a good point, Justin. Because at the end of the last episode, when he got sword, she's like, okay, what do we do now? He's like, we defeat Aku. And then the show took this love detour for a whole episode. It had nothing to do with the plot.
Okay, can we talk about the tiger people with the letters for, like...
Yeah.
Why? But yes, but...
Well, I mean, I kind of like them, but it also felt, like, uselessly there.
Yeah. The Die Samurai Jack thing was, like, super cool, but why?
Seriously, yeah, I mean, all the villains in this episode felt like they were only there to, like, be like, oh, they're gonna fight together and keep being awkward until it, like, culminates in a smooch. Like, that's what both of the, those situations, like, totally.
The awkward, like, that was funny. My hand touched your hand.
Oh my god, Jack trying to, like, not be awkward and becoming more awkward in the process is, like, so great, actually. I love seeing that side of him.
I really do like that side of him.
That was really great.
Jack throwing his gi on her might be my favorite part, though. Like, whether you're for or against the fan service, why did you give me a robe? It's a gi, and you need to be covered. Like, he's just so embarrassed.
I know. Like, it's more for him than for her.
It is.
He's too distracted. He is for his own protection.
And
focus.
Can we just agree that the gi on Ashi was kind of adorable? Because it's like, it's too big for her.
Yeah, it enveloped her completely. It was so great.
She's just like, why am I in this?
Yeah. She made it work.
She did make it work. So, yeah. Cannot believe this was TV PG. Like, why? Oh, Alex, this is a long email.
Goes in the waterfall. Was that also PG? There might have been more violence in that one, though.
Yeah, I can't remember what else happened in that episode, but...
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I think that would have more violence.
Okay. I'm prepared to believe you.
I don't know if I'm missing, but... Alex is saying that he stole this from another comic, but it really feels like a man took on a dare to get a 22-minute, sex scene onto television with a TV 14 and no S qualifier. But it's PG. Like, am I missing something?
No,
because the episode PG. I saw was PGV. Like, yeah.
But maybe, yeah. What were you gonna say?
Just the whole thing of like, wow. This is
ratings are weird, as you said. Ratings are weird.
I'm going to try to summarize this email from Alex because it's several paragraphs. Alex, I love you, but I will... Good
job, Alex, for being devoted to your
Good job, Alex. Like, you are...
That's really great.
Like, yeah, good job, Alex. But, dear Justin and Michelle, still love Samurai Jack season on the whole. Thank you for deciding to podcast on it. Aw, you're welcome.
Really nice.
Can't deny is the point in this episode, which is by far the lowest quality of the season thus far.
High five, Alex!
I don't think it's bad, but it's
not bad, but
the worst of the season.
There were some really good episodes this season.
Let's see, yeah. Talking about how Gendy kind of underestimated his viewers' intelligence, thinking an entire episode needed to just be about this when we've kind of picked up the subtext.
And the plot. Where did the plot go for 22 whole minutes?
I imagine that the Ashi-Jack relationship is going to end up being important to Jackson Aku's decisions in the final 2 episodes. So we may have to say, well, we needed to get them to this point. Let's use an episode and rush them there so we can have X moral dilemma occur.
Oh my god, that's exactly what it feels like. That's another reason why it's kind of like, I don't know how to feel about this episode.
Oh my goodness, just the whole... I'm gonna summarize his point of like how this is basically just a sex scene summarized in 22 minutes. But dear God, some of the
No! Oh, Justin! No. You know when I really lost it?
What?
When they're like, when they're in that crowded place and she's like, oh, something's poking me. And it was a sword. I was like, that's it, show. You need to stop.
I thought that was really funny.
Oh my god. No, it was like funny, but it was also like, oh my god, show. Oh.
I thought that was hilarious.
Oh man. I thought Jack being awkward was more hilarious than that. That was just like so obvious.
But my girlfriend was watching it with me, and she made a comment to me, and I was so confused, and she was like, yeah, like, usually I hate a boob joke, but boob being hit with sword hilt, yeah, that happens to me all the time, I understand. And I'm like, hey, how are you, cause she owns more medieval weaponry than anyone I know, and I'm like, okay. I know you end up hitting yourself with swords a lot, but, honey, that was not a boob joke. She's like, what was it? I'm like, think about it. She's like, oh.
Like, if they're gonna have jokes like that, why do they need to have so many moments of awkwardness? Like, that was pretty, like, I think that's all they need to be like, yo, we're, like, taking this to a level.
Boy, when
we're making explicit penis jokes now. Yeah.
When they touched fists together, and it was like, oh. That was the moment where I'm like, nope, too far.
Really?
Yep.
The sword was the too far moment for me. But there were many one could pick out from the episode as a whole.
Yeah, Alex, as I'm reading your email, Alex, I don't know if I can read some of this on air.
Well, I want to know what it is now.
I'm gonna forward this to you, Michelle. I'm gonna do that now while we're here. But
the best things that you can glean from the episode.
It's really funny. It's a really funny analogy. It's really bad, but
it's NC-17 approved.
I don't know where my cutoff is.
So then decide, Justin. Where's the cutoff for the Samurai Jack podcast episode?
I don't know what I'm forwarding this to you. So moving forward, the villains were rather subpar. The tigers spelling out their intent literally was goofy, but it was the beginning of the episode. And Samurai Jack has been known to stray into that area of humor, so I was fine by it, if not all that entertained by the fight scene. Then the monster in the ship, which is just a grumbling blob. When you have a villain like Scaramouche and Aku in your universe, sorry, that doesn't cut it.
It was kind of a lame villain, and again, it felt like both the tigers and Lazarus felt like these are here so that Jack and Ashi can get closer together and be hella awkward for 22 minutes. They didn't feel like legitimate threats, ever, really.
Yeah. And this was a good point, too. I love the Venom scene, like, we need more sucking Venom scenes,
cool.
Like, that felt raw and wonderful. But Alex is right, we don't get a really feel for what the effects are besides pain. So it's like we don't really know, so when they actually fight the villain, like, we don't really know what the stakes are.
Yeah, it's more just, like, treated like a nuisance, like a never-ending nuisance until they electrocute it finally.
A few positives, the Middle Eastern style music was beautiful, some of the best in the series. The entire sequence of them at the bazaar and the sandstorm was great. If you remove the camel train fight, I got a nice chuckle from the street food salesman, and the visual were just wonderful. I agree with you mostly on this, Alex.
I did. Oh man, but I did like the part when they made hats for each other. Like, I genuinely thought that was like a sweet, thoughtful moment.
That was certainly interesting.
That was interesting.
Actually, Alex in his addendum adds, hats are cool. The hats were cool, and an extension of the 22-minute sex scene analogy.
Oh my god, I have to read this. Oh man.
A comment about Jack's fish head.
How was that?
I'm also sending that to you, so thank you, Alex, for enlightening me. Thanks.
You made two people's night today.
Yeah, you did. So that's the last email we have.
Okay.
I'm okay with this episode. I don't hate it. I don't love it. It was fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a fine episode.
Here's my one issue, though, with the fan service thing, with Ashi's clothes being eaten off. The first time, it bites and poisons her. The second time, it goes for her clothes. Like,
yeah, what the hell kind of logic is that?
Kind of convenient cop-out.
Chew leaves off.
Kind of convenient cop-out.
Yeah, and that's the thing, because, like, you know, like, people might make the argument, like, well, Jack disrobed in his underwear, but, like, that, the bugs eating Ashi's close-up was intentionally titillating in a way that Jack just, like, taking off his robe never was. So I do not think it's, like, an equal playing field there.
Okay, there were some of the scenes of Jack just in the diaper thing were a bit titillating. Like, I will admit, like,
not to the same extent though, or Ashi like in the waterfall, I would argue.
No, not that scene,
like, that's
but like
a different level.
I'd argue that they were titillating, but not the actual act of him giving her the gi.
No, not at all.
That was
like if the
played straight for
doing
laughs.
his shirt off, like then it'd be a little like okay, but like it wasn't that at all. He's just like, oh, there you go.
I think the thing was Jack was in control, Ashi was powerless.
Yeah. Ashi was powerless to that happening. Yeah, maybe that's what it is.
I think that's the
something
big thing.
to think about. Yeah.
The one thing I will comment, I love when a show has a song at the end and then replaces its end credits like that.
Yeah. I was wondering if it was gonna replace the credits.
Like, I really like that.
I was really not expecting to hear Dean Martin at the end.
Was that Dean Martin?
Episode. Yeah, it was.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, because it was the... Oh god, what's it called? Everybody Loves Somebody song. I'm pretty sure.
I gotta find it, because I really enjoyed that song.
Yeah, I was just like, whoa, this feels like so out of place for like the kind of music the show usually has.
I love
but it
that
worked.
moment.
Like, it did work.
I really enjoyed that. I just saw the best meme. It's a picture of Ashi being like, die, samurai, die! Ashi, eat a Snickers. Better? And then it cuts to her in her leaf outfit. Better!
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's amazing. Oh, did you see the video I tagged you in on Tumblr?
Maybe. What was it?
Okay. It was, so like, you've seen a lot of SpongeBob, right?
Yeah, okay, I didn't get to actually watch it, but I saw that you tagged me in that.
It's so funny. It's so funny. You need to watch it.
Okay, yeah, that...
It's great.
I could just... Knowing that episode like the back of my hand...
I know! You already know what's gonna happen before you watch it.
Just seeing that scene, I can just...
know, it's so freaking funny. Whoever came up with that was brilliant.
For context, guys, it's just...
We can link them to it, can't we?
I guess, I have to find it.
It's really great. It's great.
Where it is, I don't know how to find it, but...
Push up on your...
Is it on my wall? I don't know how Tumblr works. Is it on my feed?
Yeah. But, so like, oh god, I made the mistake of going on Firefox. Like, so like, you'll have a little purple thing that'll show up, like, cause you'll see where everyone like reblogs your stuff and likes your stuff, and they'll have a purple thing. It's like, somebody mentioned you, and you click on that. And that should be the video.
Oh, activity. There it is.
Yeah, just give you section.
Okay, found it.
Good job. Yeah, we should link that to them too. I think people
I need to mute that because y'all just heard that. Okay, yeah.
You can vent about the ship with us this way.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yep.
Okay, you shouldn't watch it now though.
No, I'm watching it now. No, we're not finishing this podcast. No. Everything.
Oh, it's so great.
This is definitely... This is getting tagged. Like, I need to just...
I know, it's so good. I never tag you, but this was too much. I had to do it.
I don't know how to just take that, though. Like, but I want it, because I love it, because it's so good. It is truly one of the best memes I've seen in a long time. For those who have seen the last episode of SpongeBob, imagine Patchy's reaction. It's that, but with Jack, and it's
like
wonderful.
Getting rid of like the SpongeBob fan club because he's so upset, except it's replaced with this romance development.
It's like lesbian Ashi content, Jack and Ashi friendship, gay Jack, father-daughter Jack and Ashi content.
And all being thrown away.
Yeah.
It's so great.
That was, there's a long one that I couldn't read for like a hot second.
Yeah, you have to click really quickly to see it.
The idea that Ashi was going to be anything more than an example of the born sexy yesterday trope.
Yeah. There's a lot of ideas there.
Yeah. But the moment you sent me that, before even watching it, all I could hear in Tom Kenny's voice, Gendy betrayed us!
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the other thing.
No, Michelle, we're past that.
Hey, yes, we are past that. We are past it. Even if the show is not past it.
The show is past it.
There was that joke with the sword. It's not completely past it.
Different joke entirely.
They're all... I mean, okay, sure.
what else do we need to talk about? I think we covered all our bases here. Oh, the box in space. Is that the prison they were in?
That's the prison they were in.
Cool. I don't know if it has any context outside of this episode. It might. I don't know.
I think it does. I don't think it does at all.
Well, there you go, guys. Pointless filler in a 10-episode miniseries.
Yes.
Whoa. Big takeaways.
2 episodes. Big takeaways.
Ashi needs new clothes.
She needs new clothes.
We're gonna get a new Ashi outfit again. Fan artist, get ready.
What's she gonna choose this time, guys?
Maybe actual armor. Clothes.
Yeah, maybe not like leaves. The leaves, she was rocking that look, though.
She was rocking the leaves, I will admit. Alright, anything else we need to say, Michelle? Any final thoughts?
No, actually. No.
We're done. Thank you guys so much for listening. You can find all the info on this podcast at overlyanimated.com. You can support us via Patreon at patreon.com/overlyanimated. Thank you to all of our current patrons, especially our patron of the podcast, Hugh, aka Hugh Neutron. And we got more Jack coming up. When this goes up, we'll probably still be in the middle of the Steven Bomb, so check out our coverage of that. Tons of stuff coming up. Stay tuned, guys, and thanks for listening. Bye.
Oh, bye.